Hi, did you just see my Mytho video and wanted to get started? Well, this video is all about beginner strategies on Mytho. Quick disclaimer, I use these strategies on bots and not real players. So if you use these strategies against real human beings, you might lose, so... For Chuck, I believe that any team is able to beat him as long as you know the advantages of your cards. So I recommend you play on Olympia to get that free tank XP before you cannot play him for XP anymore. Since teams on Olympia are randomized, you will usually have at least a few good attackers if you're lucky enough. Even if you don't have good attackers, you can just use the character with the most attack on your team and rush into Chuck's team. In fact, I believe if you have any card that has an attack over 2,000, you are guaranteed a win if you just rush into the base and attack. If your attacker somehow dies, just use your second best attacker and go inside and just keep going if you keep dying. So I think you won't get to your 5th attacker before the team dies, so you'll be fine. I honestly think playing against Hank is not really that hard. If you learn a lot from Chuck, even though he's really easy to beat, you definitely can beat Hank a lot, because Hank is also quite easy to beat if you have a strategy. So use Corinth so you can choose your team. I will here put a team that is really easy for beginners to get and also really effective that you can finish in like maybe a few moves, and then you'll get the free 3 XP. This strategy requires you to join the Discord and also join a league. And card 4 and card 5, you can choose whatever card you want to, because the first 3 cards are our main source of damage for this time. Use Ares' ability once and then move Otera into the enemy space. Otera will be our sacrifice, so if you have Nemesis, by any chance, you can put Nemesis as card 4 or 5. But we are planning for Otera to die and deal the most damage before she dies. So move Otera into the enemy's place and attack with her ability. If you want to get more damage in while Otera is still alive, just buff with Ares, use Ares' ability. But I recommend you not do that until she dies. So after Otera dies, move Athena into the enemy's space and wait until Ares has his ultimate ready. Once Ares has his ultimate ready, prioritize that and use that because it's really good for like melee type or characters with high attack, so they can attack with more attack, if that makes sense. And like Chuck, just keep going with the best attacker in your team all the time. And if they die, just continue fighting with the next attacker and then the next attacker and then the next attacker. Just like Chuck. So if you have Nemesis, use Nemesis as card 4 or 5 because this will work really good with the sacrificing strat of Otera. And always kill Nemesis last. My first few fights with Talos was lose. So in my opinion, just use the same strategy as Hank, but like you should unlock Nemesis by trial and error. Just keep playing Talos until you lose 20 times and then use Nemesis. And then use the Otera, Ares, Athena, then Nemesis, and then you can choose your last card as whatever you want. And then sacrifice everyone except Nemesis and deal as much damage as you can before it's just Nemesis. And then at that time, I would assume that your Nemesis ultimate is ready and use your Nemesis ultimate, and it will just be you and one more character because of the ultimate. For Festus, I'm not too sure because I'm a gold account and I've played against Festus at least 5 times and only won once. So you should join the Discord server and ask for Festus strategies because we are super now.